Hi everybody, in this video tutorial I'm going to take you through the different steps for uploading your different learning artifacts onto the correct pages for your final website portfolio submission. So to recap, in a previous unit we've already gone through here and set up our home page and then made the skeleton of the different pages that we're going to use to upload these different learning artifacts. So to start out, please go to your desktop publishing page. So you should have desktop publishing up at the top in the header in text. And then what we're going to do for each of these pages is follow the specific way to upload each one of these so that they display properly. And you can find that if you go into the website portfolio PowerPoint and you click through here. So it's got like the basic background, what should I use to make my portfolio, what the different pages should be, stuff that we've already covered, right? One thing to note is there are reflection questions that you need to answer on your homepage. So in 300 words minimum, answering all of these combined, 300 words in total, you're going to answer these different questions on the homepage a little bit down lower. And there's reflections on what you've learned, what artifacts stretched your comfort zone the most, what you learned from this whole process. So that's going to go on the homepage. Also a recap of what the professional self-introduction should look like, what your educational philosophy should look like, what the reflection questions should look like, how your cascading subpages should look. Okay, and then we get into the step-by-step instructions for what tool you should be using for each of these different learning artifacts. So you can see for desktop publishing, we're going to upload that with the Scribd document tool, and it's going to be an embedded PDF. So if I go back to my desktop publishing page, I'm going to find the Scribd document tool. It's right here. I'm going to drag it and bring it in. Once I drag it and bring it in, it's just going to be a blank area. I'm going to click this and hit upload to upload a file. Then I'm going to navigate to where I have that on my computer. So once again, you can download all of these different projects out of Moodle. You just go into the assignment exactly where you submitted it, and you can download that project out if you don't have it backed up anywhere. So I'm going to go into where I have my desktop publishing file saved on my computer. I'm going to upload it. It's going to pinwheel seemingly forever, and this does often scare students. I know it scared me the first time that I used it, but fear not. All you have to do is go up to the top right hand corner and hit publish. Remember, when you hit publish, it saves your progress up to that point. And once you get this blue link, if you open that in a new tab, it's going to show you the live version of your website. And then if you go to homework assignments, desktop publishing, and scroll down, your desktop publishing newsletter will be in there. Okay, so even if you get that pinwheeling forever thing, it is uploading, it is going to be there. Just hit publish, and it'll save that progress, and you can view it on the live version of your site. Okay, so continuing through video production. So if we take a look at the website portfolio, we have video production. We're supposed to be using the YouTube tool to upload this video and embed it into our website portfolio. So to start out, if you haven't already, just look up how to upload a video to YouTube. If you don't already know how to upload a video to YouTube, it's on the Module 407 page. It's on the screen capture page as well. I'll include it in the PowerPoint, my emails to you. Make sure that you upload your different video files to your personal YouTube page. And then once you do that, you would just grab the YouTube tool and drag it into this area. And this is just an example from a student video. It's not their actual homework assignment. It's for another assignment. I'm just going to copy and use this URL as an example. So all you would do is once you upload your video to YouTube, you would view it, make sure it's public, and then you would view it. Then you just copy the URL for that video, and then in your portfolio, you just click this little example that it has here, and then you can paste that URL in there. Just click in the white area outside it, and it'll automatically populate in there. Remember to hit publish as you go to save your progress. Okay, continuing down on homework assignments, we're going to go into screen capture. Same deal here. So we're going to, from YouTube, grab that tool, drag it over. I'm going to click anywhere in this little screenshot, paste that URL, I'm just using the same one as before because this is an example and it's in there. Okay, for mobile learning, what we're going to do is grab the Scribd document tool, drag it in there. We're going to select it, hit upload file, and we're going to go to where we have that lesson plan on our computer, hit open. We're going to let Scribd document do its thing. Remember, it's going to pinwheel and pinwheel and pinwheel. Might be a little bit scary, but it will pop that document in there. Have no fear. What you should do, once again, is go up and hit publish in the top right-hand corner, and that will save that progress that you've made. Okay, and then if we view this, go to mobile learning, it has that lesson plan in there for us. Okay. All right, so now we have all the different homework assignment learning artifacts loaded up. What we're going to do is go to Mastery Projects, Unit 1. For the Unit 1 technology tool, if we take a look at the PowerPoint, we'll see what tool we need to drag down into this area. So for this, you're going to be using the Scribd document tool. And if the Scribd document tool doesn't work, you just use the simple file upload. And then if you have a Prezi or a Powtoon or something that's linked to an outside website, you just use the text tool and you'd make a hyperlink, to that website with it. So we're going to use that Scribd document tool. So I'm going to, once again, go to Scribd document, drag it down into the body of the page. Going to click, hit upload file, upload from computer. Go to where my Unit 1 is stored. This is just your PowerPoint file. Okay, once again, it's going to pinwheel and pinwheel and pinwheel, but we're not going to worry about it. All that we're going to do is go up and hit publish in the top right-hand corner. All right, moving down the line for educational video. This is where there are kind of two different ways that you could attack this. So if you had an educational video that was hosted and living in Adobe Spark, what you could do is go down to the bottom right-hand corner of that where it says embed, and you could just copy this HTML that it gives you. And then in your Unit 2 page, what you would do is go to embed code. You would drag that tool into the body area, and then you would click in there, edit HTML, paste that HTML, click in the white area outside, and it would upload that video in there. Alternatively, what you would do is, if you had it, say this was my Unit 2 video, you just grab the URL for it off of YouTube once you've uploaded it, and then you would use that YouTube tool to bring that in. Okay, so alternatively, you would use the YouTube tool. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. Okay, moving on down, infographic. We take a look at how the infographic should be uploaded. We're going to be using the image for it. So most likely your infographic is a JPEG or a PNG, and therefore you'd use the image. If you use like Publisher for whatever reason and you have a PDF, then you'd use the Scribd document tool. But in 99% of the cases, you're going to use the image tool because you have an image file, which is a JPEG or a PNG. So what we're going to do is find the image tool on the left-hand side here, drag it down. Then I'm going to click upload image from your computer, navigate to where I have it stored, and it will upload into that slot. Okay, moving on down, we have interactive whiteboard. And for this one, if we check on how we should upload it, we're going to be using the file upload. So students sometimes get a little bit freaked out by this, because when they upload it, it looks like this, just says download file. It doesn't populate, it's not embedded, doesn't look fancy. And that's because the Smart Notebook file type isn't accepted by Scribd document. It's not going to display properly with anything else. So it's just going to be a button where if someone was interested in viewing that Smart Notebook file, they would click it and it would download to their computer. So to do this one, we're going to grab the file tool, drag that in the workspace, click here to upload file, then you navigate to where you have that Unit 4. and it will upload into your Weebly site. All right, once again, it doesn't look fancy. It just looks like this. It's going to be whatever the title of that file is and download file. We're going to hit publish as we work to make sure that we are saving our progress. Okay, moving on to 5. So 5 is the blended learning lesson plan. If we move on in our PowerPoint here, we'll see that we're using the Scribd document tool. So I'm going to find that again, drag it into the workspace, upload file, navigate to where I have the Unit 5 lesson plan. Once again, we're not going to get freaked out because it's pinwheeling and pinwheeling. All we're going to do is just hit the publish button to save our progress, and then it's going to be in there. Okay? All right, finally, we have Unit 6. Unit 6 is super easy. Once again, you're going to upload your video to YouTube, and then you would drag in the YouTube tool. This is my Unit 6 video that I've uploaded to YouTube. I'm going to copy the URL for it. I'm going to click in that little screenshot, paste it, and it'll populate in there. Okay? I'm going to hit publish to save once again. And then remember, on your home page, do not forget to answer those reflection questions. So I'm just going to hit enter, right? Reflection questions, 300 words in total at a minimum to answer all of those different questions that are there. Okay, there are a couple of last steps that you should take before you submit, one of which would be to hit publish and then go through your live version of your website and make sure that everything is in there that needs to be in there. So, go to each page, make sure that it is properly uploaded and displaying before you, submit it to me. Once you've gone through and, you've checked everything, the next step is for you to submit. So here are the detailed submission instructions. What you need to do is make sure that you copy the published URL. So when you hit publish, it's going to give you that blue URL. That's the URL that you need to copy, paste into a Word document, and submit to me. So what you absolutely should not do is copy this URL and submit it. If you copy that URL and submit it, you're going to get a 0 on it. I can't view this unless I have your username and password to enable me to log into your account to view the back end, the editable end of your website. So that's a big no-no. Do not give me that. What you need to do to submit is go to publish. And it's going to give you this blue URL. You're just going to right-click it and hit copy link. Or alternatively, you can just follow that blue hyperlink URL to your live website, and you would copy this URL, paste it into a Word document, upload it into the submission area for credit. Okay? If you have any other questions as you work, please make sure to let your instructor know.